Warning: this content is rated M for mature and may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome back, everybody, to Yakuza 0. In the last episode, we did a lot of random stuff, including all of Pocket Circuit. We did the stuff for Kiryu's telephone. That's what it was. So we have done most of the stuff that we needed to. We do have other stuff that's kind of waiting around. We can't even do cat fights yet. We can't do any of these yet. I guess I could have done the hat carom and combination shots off screen for you guys, but it's fine. It'll happen eventually. We are 8 payouts already. We are at 47 of 60 sub-stories for Kiryu. Is there a reason I was supposed to be here? Oh, right. We were doing some more hiring. That's what we were doing. That was the last thing I remember us leading off on. Let's go ahead and collect all the payouts. And we'll go ahead and... Oh. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't even think we need any more money from most of these places. Alright, let's go ahead and upgrade everything. This should take this to S rank. This might go to S rank. Ooh, just barely. This definitely won't go to S rank. This one definitely won't go to S rank. But that means we're going to have to send it out on a collection and put some more in towards this stuff. Yeah, that one's not. This one won't. Should probably still do them. Miracle for everything except for the business aspect of stuff. We'll use the fortune teller for that. Oh, this will go to B rank. More food places. Hey, that'll go to A rank. Alright, we'll put it out on a collection, but we're pretty much going to have to go forward with the remainder of the story for at least a little bit. We should have a second sub-story right behind us, though. Yeah. And then if we come in and come talk to our handy-dandy secretary. Oh, Mr. President, about that job opening, we have another applicant. What kind of person is it this time? This time the applicant is a girl. I read her application, and she has neat handwriting and her photo was very cute. I see, so she's cute. Mr. President, you better not hire her based on looks. Of course not. What do you want to do? Do you want to do the interview now? Interview them right now. Okay, sure. I'll interview the candidate. Great, let's do this. You need to look respectful for the interview, of course. You know, it's kind of a pain to put on glasses every time I do an interview. Can't I just interview like this? Oh, heavens no. It's important for you to look intelligent. If you say so. So you're saying I look dumb now? Aha, you look really good in those, you know.
Oi.
Wait a minute. Are you just making me wear these because you like them? Well, actually... Oh, here's our next candidate. It's time for the interview. Guess you're off the hook for now. Come in. Excuse me. I'm Sakuroko Jogasaki. Pleased to meet you. Yes, likewise. Oh, right. Please have a seat. Thank you. She seems so ladylike. Yes, apparently her family runs a traditional Japanese inn. Maybe she helps out there. Makes sense. I can see her wearing a kimono. Well, we better ask her some questions. We need to figure out if she'll be a good fit here. Right. So, Jogasaki-san, why don't you take a minute to tell us about yourself? Yes, certainly. I'm impressed. This sounds like a real interview. I picked up a book on interview techniques. You're studying on your own? I'm so glad you're finally taking your presidential responsibilities seriously. Well, naturally. May I begin? Oh, right. Sorry. Please do. Okay. My name is Sakuroko Jogasaki. I majored in business administration. My biggest strength is that I have actual work experience. My family runs a traditional inn, so I worked with guests daily while growing up. When we were short-staffed, I was even put in charge of the kitchen. I learned how to cook from pros. If I ever get the chance, I would love to bring you a traditional meal. I'm confident about my eagerness and fitness. It means I don't give up easily. I very much hope you give me the opportunity to prove myself to you. Also, I often get asked at interviews, so I will save you the bother of doing so. I'm wearing plain white underwear. Thank you. Wow, that was solid. She even told us the color of her underwear to shut that down quick. She's amazing. Yeah, now I don't have to ask her. Let's talk about what she just told us. Was there anything you want more details on? Okay, what should we ask her about in more detail? Why aren't you taking over the family inn? Why can't you cook? And why do you feel confident in your fitness? So, they actually are all right answers. We're going to go through them all. Why aren't you taking over the family inn? Well, I do find the job rewarding in its own way, and I love interacting with the guests. However, it's also a very small and closed world. The entire day revolves around the inn and nothing else. Even if I were to eventually inherit the inn, I would like to broaden my horizons out here in the real world before I settle into that role. Wow, she's got it all figured out. She does. What should we talk about in more detail? What can you cook? You said you're a good cook. What are your signature dishes? Let's see, I'm quite good at meatloaf. Omelets with rice are filling. What else? Oh, I make a pretty great white sauce. I often use it for preparing gratins and European pasta dishes. Oh, that's impressive. You can make a white sauce from scratch, and you're so worldly. That's impressive. It's easy to overcook white sauce, you know. Until I got the hang of it, I found it a challenge too. Assuming I get the job, I'd have to bring some in for you to try. Oh, really? Yes, please.
Oi.
Hey, this is a job interview, not a restaurant. And we'll ask about her fitness. You said you have confidence in your fitness. Why is that? I belong to a dance club at my university. Dancing is more physically taxing than it may appear, so I think it has helped me build my endurance. Let's see. I imagine you doing traditional dancing for your guests, or maybe you can do that once you take over the inn. Perhaps, but for now I would rather find fulfilling work at your firm than think about the family inn. So she dances. I bet she'd look great doing a traditional dance in a kimono. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that. That's about all the questions we have, I think. Jogasaki-kun, do you have any questions regarding our firm? Yes, not to be too forward, but is there a large inequality gap between men and women here? No, I wouldn't say that. Thank you. It's great relief to hear that. Times are changing, you know. I was hoping I could find a job that would let me work just as hard as any man. We have to hire Jogasaki-chan, Mr. President. She's a keeper for sure. I'm not so sure about that. What is there to think about? A girl this courteous and so eager to work is rare to find in this day and age. Seems that way, sure. There's something not quite right that I'm trying to figure out. Is something wrong? Yeah, something's off. Something she said doesn't jive. I didn't think they used jive this way back then. You mean she's lying about something? Yeah, I can't quite put my finger on it, though. What did she say that struck you as inconsistent? Well, let's start by asking for her summary again. Alright, can you give me a brief summary? Okay, my name is it's the same thing. Biggest strength, actual work experience, when we woke up, short staff, pros, traditional meal, confident about my eagerness and fitness, and plain white underwear. So, you can press her on all these and she will give her the information again. Since we did just hear it, let's go ahead and point out the inconsistency. Which pair of Jogasaki's statements don't jive? The summary and not taking over the inn? Well, there's a lot to read here. We're just going to go for the right one, which is the summary and signature dishes. It's her summary and her signature dishes. Those two statements don't add up. Really? Well, now that I think about it, maybe you're onto something. Jogasaki, there's something inconsistent in your story. Inconsistent? What might that be? You said your family runs a traditional Japanese inn, and you helped out there on a daily basis. Yes, that's correct. You said you were put in charge of the kitchen, which made you a better cook. Is that a problem? If I'm working in a kitchen, it's only natural that I should become a better cook. How could that be inconsistent? Marina, let's say you were to stay at a traditional inn. What kind of dinner would you expect? Well, if it's traditional inn, it would of course be Japanese cuisine like sashimi and nimono. Oh, in winter, hot pot would be wonderful. Right? And what's Jogasaki good at cooking? Meatloaf, omelet with rice, white sauce for gratin, and... Oh, I don't know about you, but no traditional I know would serve those dishes. Have anything to say for yourself, Jogasaki-san? Wow, so you're really gonna nitpick me on something that minor, huh? I bet you're a real hit with the ladies. Jogasaki-san? Yes, you're right. I made it all up. I grew in a traditional inn. Are you kidding me? I came up with that to spruce up my resume. So what? But, incidentally, I also lied about being a good cook. I got too carried away with the details, I guess. Was everything a lie? Even the part about doing traditional dance at school? You're the ones who assumed it was traditional dance. I really do belong to a dance club at school. But my kind of dance is hip-hop. Hip-hop? Hip-hop. I am so done here. Hurry up with my cab fare. I'll settle for 20K. Okay. Wait, we don't pay scammers, same as the last time. Huh? That's not what you promised. The position said I'd get cab fare for taking an interview. Why else would I bother coming? You should be ashamed, you liars. Seems to me you're a liar too. It's okay for you to lie, but not us. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? You don't make a damn bit of sense. You just don't want to face the facts. Get over yourself, princess. Bet you got everything you wanted your whole life, huh? Well, wise up. Out in the real world, nobody is going to pay for you self-centered lying through your teeth. The real world is a jungle, not a playground, and nobody gets anything they don't earn. So get out of my sight. Sheesh, I hope I never get on your bad side, Mr. President. Yeah. Sorry for shouting. It's okay, but wow. That was impressive how you caught that inconsistency in her story. I didn't realize until you pointed it out. Yeah, it was kind of impressive, wasn't it? I'm beginning to find a new respect for you, Mr. President Kiryu. Oh, but I guess we have to start over with recruiting. Yeah, thanks for taking care of that. Of course, sir. Your ace secretary has your back. Also, my only secretary. Alright, so that was 2 strikes. Of course, as with anything, there's always 3 strikes before you're out. So we're going back in. Come on. Yep. Oh, Mr. President, about that job opening. We have another applicant. What kind of person is it this time? Well, I looked at the application, but the photo is blurry and the writing was all messy and illegible. Hope the applicant's a college graduate.
Oi.
Hey, is it just me or did the quality of our applicants just fall off a cliff? Don't get so picky. There aren't many college grads who are willing to apply at a company like ours. We're short on manpower, don't have any other applicants, so beggars can't be choosers. I didn't know we were in such bad shape. Well, we are. So what do you want to do? Would you like to interview the applicant now? Yep, let's do it. Okay, sure. I'll interview the candidate. Okay, and here we go. Please get ready for the interview. Please put on your glasses. Oh, okay. First impressions. There's something about a solidly built man wearing glasses, you know? No, I don't. Oh, he's here. Let's do this interview. Yeah. Come in. Excuse me. I am Seiichi Koshimizu. Pleased to heat you. Heat? Sorry, I bit my tongue. Pleased be to meet you. Have a seat. Right, thank you. The guy is super nervous. Yes, he is. He's so nervous he's giving me the jitters too. So what kind of guy do we have here? What does his resume say? His handwriting is terrible. I could hardly read it. What I could determine his name is Seiichi Koshimizu and that he's a university grad. So we don't know anything about the guy. I'm surprised you even granted him an interview. I'm sorry. Frankly, we're desperate for any help we can get. But with this guy, I think we may have to turn him down. Coming. I'll get the door. Sorry, we'll have to put the interview on hold. Certainly. Koshimizu, why did you apply with us? Pardon? Isn't the interview on hold?
Yeah.
I just thought I'd talk to you while we wait. That should help you break the ice and be less nervous, right? I guess that's true. Thank you. When I was young, my father ran a small real estate agency. Oh, so your family business was in real estate? Yes, I remember the smiling faces of customers when they were leaving his office. Nobody went away unhappy. My father always said he wanted to make people happy through his work, and I was always so proud watching him do it. What I didn't understand at the time was that he made a very little profit that way. Our finances were in shambles. I respect my father, but I don't want to be like him. Why is that? I want to make customers happy, but I also want to make my own family happy. The family I might have in the future. I'm sorry, I probably sound like some idealistic kid with no knowledge or real-world experience. Koshimizu, do you mean every word of what you just said? Yes, I think so. But probably. I don't think I lied to you. He probably means what he said. He's not like the fake interviewees we've had before. I think I can trust him with our work. But either way, I don't think I'll get the job here. What makes you say that? I overheard your secretary saying you have to turn me down. Damn, he heard that. I don't want to waste any more of your time. I think I should leave now. What? You're leaving? Yes, I'm sorry you had to do this for me. I don't need cab fare or anything. Hey, hold on. I think you deserve a chance. Don't just go. Really? But, in fact, I'm leaning toward hiring you. Huh? But you haven't even interviewed me yet. Sometimes you can tell the measure of a man by looking him in the eye and having a conversation. Thank you very much, but your secretary said I'm not good enough. Yeah, that's the problem. I let Marina handle all the hiring decisions. If I want to hire Koshimizu, he has to win her approval. Koshimizu, there's only one thing I can tell you. Yes? Do your best in the interview and win my secretary over. But I get really, really nervous. I always get rejected after interviews, even if I make it that far. You'll be fine. I'll help you as much as possible, so do your best. I'll do it. I might get nervous, but I'll give my best effort. Oh boy. I'll have to help him out where I can so he can make a better impression on Marina. I'm sorry for the holdup. Shall we resume our interview? Yes, please. I love interviews. I think this applicant is a bust. Let's get this over with quickly and send him on his way, so we can arrange for the next interview. Hey, no need to be that cold about it. He gets too flustered. Even if he's a good worker, can't have him getting all jittery in front of our clients. Okay, first things first. You have 1 minute, Koshimizu. Tell us about yourself. Yes. My name is Seiji Koshimizu. Pleased to meet you. At university, I majored in Eagle Studies. I think that will help me help you help people here. My strengths are animals like me. My hobby is to dine out. I know lots of good places to eat around here. That is all. Thank you for your time. I don't think he said a single thing that's work-related. More like a personal ad, wasn't he? Wasn't it? He kept stumbling, too. With that garbled delivery, it's impossible to tell if Koshimizu would be useful to us. Marina's looking glum. If you don't turn it around, you're toast, Koshimizu. You said you majored in Eagle Studies? Can you explain what that is? Huh? I said that? Yes, you did. I think you said you could apply your knowledge of Eagle Studies to help you here. I'm so sorry, I don't remember anything I said. Knowing Koshimizu, he probably stumbled over his words out of nervousness. Better throw him a life vest. What did he mean by Eagle Studies? It must have been something that would have been some use to us here. Beagle, Regal, and Legal Studies. Is that Eagle Studies thing? Did he mean legal studies? That would make sense. If he has knowledge of legal matters, it would come in handy at a real estate firm. The housing laws go hand in hand with our business. Koshimizu-san, did you mean to say legal studies? Yes, that's it. I have legal studies degree. I'm sorry, I must have said something dumb. Legal studies. Well, then, Marina seems to have a slightly better impression of Koshimizu now. Let's see. Your strength was that animals like you. Your hobby was dining out, so you know good places to eat. Is that correct? Yes. Well, we don't have much time. We should ask him to get into either his strength or his hobby in detail. Which would you like to hear about? Marina needs the impression that Koshimizu will be helpful in real estate. Focusing on his strength improver impression or his hobby. We're gonna choose his hobby. Tell us more about your hobby of dining out. Yes, I love discovering good places to eat, so I often dine out all over town. I've gone through Kamurocho thoroughly. I'm familiar with nearly all the restaurants and the like in town. I think I know them all. Honestly, I don't know how that hobby would be useful. He knows the dining scene. I think his knowledge of dining establishments could be invaluable. How do you figure? Dining establishments are commercial properties too. Popular places might consider expansion. Unpopular restaurants might turn into vacant storefronts. I see. If dining out is his hobby, he might have up-to-date information on things like that. Marina's opinion seems to have improved a little bit. Okay, let's move on to the final part. Mr. President, do you have any questions for Koshimizu? Questions from the President himself? Yes, indeed. I'm happy to answer any question. Okay. Your firm is an innovator of cutting-edge synergy that challenges the industrial metrics. My career plan is shared vision and engagement, insights, conversion. Koshimizu, just relax. As soon as we get back to the regular interview format, he got so nervous he started spewing buzzwords. Better toss him a question he can make a good impression with without getting flustered. Why'd you apply with us? Favorite color and someone you admire? Koshimizu, there's someone you looked up to, isn't there? Yes, but I already told about him earlier. You did, but I want to hear it again. Take your time. Can you do that? Yes. So that's why I don't want to be like my father. I want to be a real estate agent who can make both my clients and my family happy. Well, said Koshimizu. Well, that might be because we were already talking about it earlier. You talked about this while I was away? Yeah. Koshimizu-kun is a pretty good guy, isn't he? Looks like Marina's impression of Koshimizu may have taken a positive turn. That's it for our interview. Thank you for your time. Okay. Thank you. Let's move right along to our decision. President Kiryu, I have no objections whatsoever. The decision rests with you, Mr. President. Okay. Koshimizu, you're hired. What? Really? Yes! Yes! Congratulations, and welcome aboard. Here's your cab fare, too. Oh, really? Are you sure it's alright? I mean, you gave me a job and now even cab fare? Of course, that's what we promised. Now that you're hired, we would like you to start as soon as possible. Can you start tomorrow? Yes, I'm afraid I don't have any experience to offer, but I'll do my best for you. Thank you. Yay! We're counting on you. Yes, sir. You think Koshimizu will actually show up tomorrow? I think so. If I had that much trouble with the truth, imagine what it'd be like trying to lie. I hope you're right. Oh, Koshimizu forgot his bag. We have to take it to him. Why would we need to do that? He's coming in tomorrow. Oh, for goodness sake. What if he has his wallet or rail pass in there? He can't be very far. Can you run after him and get him to wait? I'll follow with the bag. Okay. I mean, I could just take it if I'm gonna follow after him.
Oi.
Hey, Koshimizu, where are you? Where did he go? I'm not vocalizing a dog. Shit, I still get pissed thinking about that Kiryu guy. Asshole calls himself company president. I totally get where you're coming from. You shouldn't take it out on a dog, though. He might piss on your suit. But that cry is so satisfying. Imagine Kiryu making those bitchy little noises. Isn't that right, dog? It's them. Stop that. Stop hurting that dog. It's Koshimizu? Huh? What's up with this guy? He's shaking like a leaf. Shut up. If you don't stop abusing that dog, I won't let you. Sheesh, this guy's a real piece of work. Ijin-kun, will you make him go away? With pleasure. Let's see how you feel after this. How do you like that? That's what being a hero gets you. I'm not finished with you. Huh? What's with you? Ha! Ha! Hua! Ya! I'm not done with you. What is it with this creep? He's freaking me out. Let's get out of here. Okay. I did it. You're safe now. I'm so glad. Arf. Arhaha. Ouch. Stop it. That tickles. You're getting slobber all over my face. Ow, 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 ow. President Kiryu. Gosemizu-kun. See? Aren't you glad we hired the guy? Yes. Yes, I am. Koshimizu, welcome to the team. We got 8 security. Koshimizu has joined. All right. Well, I think that actually is all the sub-stories out and about. Yeah, there's nothing left on the map. Let me make sure I have the Trouble Finder on. Yeah. So, we have finished up the sub-stories that Kiryu has. Putting us at, what was that, 49? 49. What are we looking at for the battle? We have not even gotten 50 enemies in Brawler. Nope. That's not Brawler. That's Beast. Man, super strong. Well, we still got a good little bit to do while we're out and about. So I'm gonna actually go to the docks. Ooh, I'm actually gonna play the Dream Machine. I got a shiitake mushroom. I thought my days of mushrooms were done with. Alright, we're gonna go to the dock. Here, it's not a dock. Same thing though, but not. And we're gonna do some training with Miss Tatsu. Matter of fact, did I upgrade every ability that I could? Yes, I did, so I should be able to do all of the training with Miss Tatsu. Ah, Kiryu. So you showed up after all. Yeah, I got curious about the training you mentioned. Glad you remembered. Can't trust a word that old drunk says, really. Hey, I'm not like him. Oh, relax. I'm just messing with you. Shall we get started? Sure. I'm all ears. My training method is simple. Just grab whatever you can and swing it around, and throw it until everything's smashed to hell. Sounds just like just taking your frustration out on things, but I guess there's got to be more to it than that. Does this help you impound furniture when you go collect? Pretty much. It takes and explosive force to grab heavy objects and swing them around quickly. This gives you the oomph you need. I see. No taking your time with it either. You have to be under the pressure as if it's a real situation. Otherwise, there's no point to the training. A real situation? You mean when collecting a debt. I guess you're pretty used to a rough time. Hey, don't act like you don't know. I may even call on you to help me out sometime. Huh? You want me to go out and collect for you? Let's not jump any guns here. First, I want you to do this training and get a feel for it. Alright? Yeah, got it. We'll start with a primer. This way. The mannequins are filled with play money, which bursts out when you break them. boxes have money in them too. You have to smash all the mannequins before time runs out, and to recover 7 amount of money. You good to start? Alright. We already know how Beast Out works. Yeah, I'm good. You have 120 seconds. Ready? Go! So we got 2 minutes to break every mannequin. As well as get the money out of these boxes. Alright. I don't remember how much money we had to get from this. But I actually, out of all of the training, I actually hate Miss Tatsu's the most. Defeat 5. Oh, these count as enemies? I would not have guessed, if I'm being honest. So it sounds like I should be doing the training just for that reason alone. What did you think? Pretty tough training, right? Yeah, I haven't done anything like this before. And I'll make it even harder next time. Be ready. Great. By the way, I'll have to ask you to pay if you want to keep going with this. I can only do so much charity work. Understood. And that was the end of Ms. Tatsu's training, which should put us at 50 out of 60, which means there's only 10 sub-stories left. Ah, Kiryu, ready to go beast mode? Yeah, sounds good. Oop. Which training will you take on? Training number 2. Target is 2 million. Really, that's all we have to pay for. Or pay attention to is how much it's going to cost. That covers the cost. Let's get started. Into the enclosure. Alright. So first things first, you really want to aim for the guy with the gun. Oh, he looked at me right after I had already swung. The guy with the gun is probably the most annoying one. And you always want to get the bigger boxes. Usually time is not a problem. It's really just the amount of overall damage you're doing and all this. I will be honest with you. I had a harder time. I might still have a hard time. Who knows? Doing this the first time I did it, because I was so strong that I was taking out the mannequins without actually getting to destroy the stuff. So that's something to keep an eye on. You don't want to be so strong that here's a little something for you. Take it, and you got a Tatsu brand drink. Come back when you feel like more training. Basically, I'm going to ask you to help me collect some scum suckers who owe big money. I'll give you a target and use whatever you learn to get it done. See? I see. One thing, though. What? You gonna chicken out now? No, I just wanted to know why you don't do this yourself. Well, I just got a little too notorious for my own good. What do you mean? Lately, I've been running into this problem where my targets already know I'm coming. So I get there and they've already flown the coop. Or worse, they're aiming guns at the door. I'm good, but only while I'm breathing. So if I get jobs that I can catch a whiff of stank on, I'm gonna send you. Nobody knows you just yet. I get it. You must have really made a name for yourself. It's a pain in the ass. Anyways, I'm sure once the real battles start, your training will pay off. You'll no doubt learn a few moves along the way as well. And I'll even let you keep all the money you collect. How's that for a little incentive? Sounds good. I might take you up on that sometime. The thing is, though, and it's part of the reason why I dislike Miss Tatsu's training, is because you can only select jobs after you've done a certain number of the training. So we can go in and do the job now. Let me tell you who you're up against. The target is a guy called Tetsuya the Gigolo. He couldn't make do with the money from the girls he lives off, so he's been taking out loans he's never going to pay back. Then, once the loan sharks see him drowning, he foists the loans onto some unlucky lady and moves on to the next gullible floozy. Scum of the earth, basically.
Hmm?
And why would this one be a job for me? Well, this is your first job, so I figured we'd start with someone easy to handle. Besides, guys like him just end up pissing me off too much. I see. I figure this will be a cinch, but remember, he'll do anything it takes to get away. If you slip up, you could get yourself killed. You ready for this? Alright, let's do our first job, quote unquote. Yeah, I'm ready. Alright, let's go. Tatsuya the Gigolo, I take it?
Hmm?
Hmm? Is that what they're calling me out there? Oh, the only thing they're gonna be calling you out there is Tatsuya the dead asshole if you don't give me what you owe. Do that, and I'm gone.
Hmm?
You're Miss Tatsu, aren't you? I've heard all about you. I was picturing a broad built like a gorilla. And who's this guy? He your pimp? Yeah, and he's 10 times better at it than you'll ever be.
Hmm?
When did I become a pimp? Zip it. You're here to put screws on this loser. Huh. You two done with your little circus act? This meat sack couldn't put the screws on a plank, much less me. You think so? You're about to see what it feels like to get screwed. Mess him up, Kiryu. Alright, this guy's really not that bad. Look at that. Just from beating his ass, I got 3 mil. Good work, Kiryu. You see the look on that guy's face? He'll think twice before he gets into any more mischief. Yeah, I hope you're right. He didn't look like a quick learner, though. All that just means you were way too nice to the guy. If it isn't me, well, nice isn't in my vocabulary. You still have a lot to learn. I may ask you to help again if something else comes up. Come back when you want to train. And we got the money we did as a wern. Learned the guarded weapon charge. And that's what we have to do. We have to keep doing her training, then pop in and do... Yeah, so it's 2 at a time for each skill. There are 5, so we have to do a total of 10 training. And that's why I really don't like Miss Tatsu's training. Back over to the cost, let's get started. Alright. These are the ones that you're really going to have to start looking out for. Mostly because of the mannequins with the guns. Let me pick up when you're getting ready to swing. Oh, I didn't even notice that little red one there. The red boxes have more money than all the other ones. So if you see them, you should go for it. I don't see another red one. Just some of the bigger ones. Let's see. We should be good to go then. Picking this one up. And bam. Oh. There we go. Not bad. You're getting the hang of more aggressive fighting style. Here's a little something for you. Take it. Tatsu brand drink. Come back whenever you feel like more training. Alright, well I feel like more training. And we'll take on 4. So we need 3 mil for this one. But it costs us 1.5. These are the ones with the Uzi. Oh, we got the big red boxes on this one. Again, you want to make sure you get all the big ones and all the red ones. The big red ones are even better. Alright, this should be good enough to... Oh yeah, we got this. Now we just gotta beat him up and win. And bam. Come on. Wham, bam, bam. That's 3.5. Not bad, you're getting the hang of the more aggressive fighting style. Get us another drink. Alright, well, we should have unlocked the next job. Have another job? You up for it? Yep. Hey, you, who's up next? Target's known as Domoto the Runaway. He has this nasty tendency to hop on a boat or plane when all his debtors call. He's been on the run from collectors for 20 years now. Miss Tatsu, why does it have to be me? This one's got my name written all over it. He'd see me coming from a mile away and be halfway to some remote jungle by the time I got there. It's gotta be you. I get it. Remember, this is life or death for him, so don't go getting yourself killed. You ready for this? Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I'm ready. Alright, go handle some business then.
Oi.
You're Domoto the Runaway, right? Yeah, what's it to you? You better have a damn good reason for bothering me. I came on behalf of Miss Tatsu. I'm here to get back the money you owe. On her behalf? She got a cold or something?
Yeah.
None of your business. Hurry and hand over the money. Damn it, bitch must have a sixth sense, just when I had the muscle already to take care of her. Oh well. Hey, come teach this puffed up amateur not to stick his nose where it don't belong. Am I fighting both of them or just him? Both of them. I think this is also kind of like one of the shakedown fight stuff, where if they hit me, I lose money too. Look at that, 7 mil. No, 9 mil. 7 mil just from the one attack. Got the money back. Good to see you back in one piece. Well done. Did that flighty little bastard have anything tucked in his panties for me? Yeah, he hired some muscle to rough you up. But I took them out. So that was his plan? Huh. Here was I thinking he'd have a bullet with my name on it. If I'd known that, I would have gone and wiped the floor with them myself.
Nani?
A bullet? Hey, that sounds more dangerous than you let on. What, you don't have the balls to stand up to someone packing heat? Don't tell me you're a crybaby. Ha, you're pretty ballsy too. I think you can pull that kind of shit. Maybe I'll ask for your help again if something comes up. You know where to find me. And we got the 9.9 and the Iron Fortitude skill. Alright, that's 2 of Miss Tatsu's moves. Let's go ahead on her training. Oh, right, you have to choose to do the other training. It's fine. Alrighty. So we got one guy with a gun and one guy with a machine gun. There are some red boxes, but it's not going to help when fighting this guy. Alright, let's go get this big red box. This guy's pretty much only firing in front. Alright, there's 2. Another 2 mil. I'm fine with you know, breaking stuff. I think that was enough to cover off the expenses. Unless it was 3.5. In which we have that handled too. And we have 4, so it's fine. Not bad. Getting the hang of the more aggressive fighting styles, and we'll get the Tatsu brand drink. I don't remember, does this fill up heat too? Oh, it only fills up heat. I can't do another job, right? Yep. I have to do the 6th training. So I gotta get 4 mil. Hey, that costs over half. Alright. Well, that's blocked off. So our only goal is to... Well, you know what? Let's just throw this one. It'll break. I'll get the 2 mil from it. Then I can pick up this one. That's 3.5. I should be fine. Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure if I was going to be fine or not. I was getting a little worried there. Not bad. There we go. Tatsu brand drink. Yep, sounds good. Let's go do some jobs. Okay, you all ready? Let's do this. Yeah, let's do this. Let's tell you who's up next. The target is a guy called Scouring Goro. He owns a cosmetic company that uses high-pressure sales tactics. I heard he has ties to a Yakuza group, though, so I've been putting off dealing with him. So he's a front for the Yakuza. Probably fell behind on his payments to them, so he had to take out a loan. Think so? Sounds like you know a thing or two about those Yakuza schmucks. I'll leave it to you then. Got it. Just so you know, this guy won't be fooling around. If you mess up, you could get yourself killed. Are you ready for this? That's what you say about all the other guys. Alright, do your thing then. I'll be here.
Oi.
You Skelling Gingoro? I'm here on behalf of Miss Tatsu. Time to pay up what you owe in full. Miss Tatsu sent her underling, huh? You even know what you're getting yourself into? Of course. Guess you don't know my reputation. I got a whole lot of muscle backing me up, so you better make your exit. You think that's gonna scare a debt collector? What kind of muscle do you have? Let's see. The Tojo clan. Who else? Yeah? Which family? Family? No, like I said, I got the Tojo clan backing me up. You're with Tojo headquarters? That's right. That's what I mean. You gonna give me the respect I deserve now? You're lying through your teeth. Bah, how did you know? What's the point of pretending you're a legit business if you tell people you're a front for the Yakuza? A real Yakuza would never be so stupid. Let's say they were that stupid. The Tojo clan would bring the hammer down on those fools. Fast. No way Tojo HQ would support someone that dumb. Even I can work that out. Shut the fuck up. Sounds like you need a hole in your side. I'd be happy to oblige. Well, sounds like he's got a gun. Now, the important thing about this guy, he's got a couple of safes over here. Oh, that didn't break it? Wow. I guess I'll try to break it this way then. Nah. I'll mess with you as soon as I'm done breaking your stuff. I'll go ahead and block with it and it'll break too. Go ahead, do another one. Yep, a little bit of money here, a little bit of money there, and I can just break this on him. Wow, really? Only got the 4 mil? I thought that doing a heat move on him would cause some more. The debt's collected. Well done. I knew I could count on you. Kiryu? Why are you glistening like a car parked under a bird's nest? The guy threw some kind of slimy liquid all over the floor. I know that smell. I guess cosmetics aren't the only way he makes his living. You can tell from the smell. What, you don't recognize it? No, but it does smell familiar, now that you mention it. Well, not my place to tell you. You're a guy, so you'll figure it out. Just make sure you disinfect after you wash, okay? Okay. Maybe I'll ask for your help again sometime. You'll know where to find me. Yeah, I'd be interested to know exactly what he threw on me. We learned the crushing hammer skill.